Hi, welcome to Shmirchik Tipsy Tarot, where you will experience everything that comes with me, all the unpleasantness. So for Gemini Zodiac predictions for February 2023. Here I see justice reversed, which talks about people who refuse to be held accountable, people who are are treating you unfairly. Um, I see the energy of a person who is extremely snobbish, can be very mean, can be very angry, someone very tough, someone very intellectual, and perhaps it could be somebody who you broke up with, somebody who you have an imbalanced relationship with, somebody who you have miscommunications with. These people don't want to be held accountable for whatever it is that they owe you. Page of Wands reversed. That talks about disappointment in relationships. And that has to do with Three of Cups reversed, which talks about lack of support from family and friends, feeling peer pressure, being Ace of Wands reversed, uninspired and bored. So basically, it's painting a picture for February for Gemini. Um, Also, the lovers. I feel like the lovers might be Gemini energy because it's basically like duality. Basically, it's like two faces. Yeah, the lovers is Gemini energy. So the Gemini energy, which is reversed, it talks about imbalance. So there's that imbalance, that connection with people who refuse to be held accountable, miscommunication, imbalanced energy, um, people that might be two faced. They might be nice to you in real life, but then show you something different behind your back. It talks about boredom, peer pressure, no support from your family and friends, disappointment in relationships. That could be regarding your lover, your family and friends. So you could basically be having this problem where you're seeing the unfairness in your relationships, whether it's family and friends, lovers. And then we have Five of Wands, which talks about, it's reversed. It talks about combative personalities. Five of Wands reversed. Arguments. It seems like you're going to try to avoid the conflict, but whatever you try to do, even if you try to avoid it, there's always going to be these unhealthy competitions in February. And I pulled more cards for that, and we have the High Priestess reversed, which talks about disconnection from your intuition and the High Priestess. Yeah, secrets, withdrawal. So those fights can be because of this, secretive energy you feel around you, and you want to get to the truth. You want to know what's happening. You want to know the secret. But you need to try to regain your composure and try to connect to yourself and to your intuition and to your own energy. But we have Three of Pentacles reversed, which talks about lack of collaboration with people. It's like, this is Gemini energy, so it's like somebody who has conflict of interest. They can have two different kind of personalities. You know what I mean? So that could be why you're having this trouble with collaborating with people, finding a balance in February. So it talks about unable to collaborate with other people, unable to be in a team, being uncooperative, sloppy work, and people criticizing you. And I pulled more cards through that to explain, like, what does this mean? We have Five of Cups, which talks about you struggling to move on from whatever it is, trying to pick up the pieces through your misery, trying to find peace and acceptance of the situation that you're in. And then we have Four of Wands. I feel like you're going to find comfort at the end of the day throughout all this issues with, being treated unfairly and, the two-faced backstabber and the, trying to, seeing that people refuse to be held accountable, people who are power hungry and mean. And lack of support from your family and friends, and boredom and being disconnected from your intuition, and fighting with people because you're trying to see from a different view, and lack of collaboration and sadness and ongoing suffering. You're going to find comfort in your family. Four of Wands. Stability, foundation. Either in marriage, you might find somebody to marry, and that might give you stability, or teamwork, or your family, and that will give you stability and predictability. And I feel like that might take away your stress, or it might add to your stress. It might give you migraines, and it might get in the way of a healthy lifestyle, being with a family, creating your own family. And then I see the Fool. He talks about, so Four of Wands, we have you either getting married or establishing some sort of support for yourself, and stability and predictability with your family and friends, or meeting your soulmate, or getting in with a good team, and working together really well. And that will give you stability. It will either add to your stress in February, giving you migraines, or take away from that. That's what I feel. And when you do that, you're going to be like the Fool. It's a new journey for you. I feel like that's the end of February. You're going to be taking chances, being unrestricted, out of the system. You're not going to hold yourself within the system. The Fool talks about taking chances and believing in yourself. So, yeah, believing in yourself and going through a journey, and just being free and expecting the unexpected, basically. So I have here Six of Spades, which talks about jealousy, the devil, will not evil, delay, bad character, bad move. So basically, it ties in with the Justice reversed, and the Lovers reversed, and the King of Swords, which talks about these nasty people that refuse to be held accountable. So that could be the wheel of evil, feeling like you're stuck in this mud. It's warning you not to talk too much, but just listen. And if somebody invites you to a party, don't go. We have Ten of Spades, which talks about jealousy in relationships. That could be tying to Page of Wands reverse, which talks about feeling disappointment in your relationships. And that's because either people are jealous of you and they're talking lies about you, or they're feeling stuck, or they don't want to go to prison for some reason because they don't want to be held accountable for something. It talks about people who can make you sick, and lonely. People that are surrounding you that might make you feel like you're going to be sick, and then it's going to make you feel lonely, and they might betray you. So you just need to be careful. Surround yourself with good people, because at the end of February, you'll find good people. So, if you're with these people that are two-faced to you, like Lovers reversed, King of Swords, you just need to realize that these people is what it's talking about: the jealousy in the relationships, the betrayal, and it's winter. It's talking about winter. February is winter, right? So if you feel like you're getting sick, just remind yourself that it's not your fault, it's their fault. And that will help you recover. Then we have Bird, Two of Diamonds, which talks about exchange of funds, partnership, serious love affair. Yeah, I feel like at the end of February, you might either get into some lucrative business partnership, or you might get into a love affair, or you might get good friends and family surrounding you. Heart's love met with opposition, something unexpected. It's going to be like a surprise to you, and good things come to you. Small money coming soon, waiting on results, judging resources. You might get some money as well. Now let's do the oracle. The oracle for Gemini. We have the Garnet. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So, even though people refuse to be held accountable and people are nasty and you're disappointed in relationships, you need to connect to yourself and try to um, cleanse yourself spiritually. That's what I feel. Now let's look at the oracle here. Angelite. Spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendships and increased spiritual growth. So you need to find basically your crowd, which you will find. It says here, Four of Wands, right here. You will find your crowd. It talks about taking chances, the fool don't forget, to be unrestricted, happy, and enjoy the ride at the end of February when you meet the right people. You're going to enjoy the ride and you're going to be not within the system. You're going to feel free and believe in yourself. And you will join like-minded people at the end of February. And you should look out for them for your spiritual and mental well-being. Anyway, thank you, Geminis, for paying attention and listening. And please subscribe if you like. And see you next time.